Hi everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the Project Life app. I'm going to show you guys some layouts that I've done at the end of the video. I'm going to do a voiceover and talk about them, but I wanted to show you guys a few of the things that I do with my Project Life app. There was recently an update where they added a few more core kits and kits, you know, different card kits that they have. And one of the things with the Project Life app is there are Stampin' Up kits that you can get on the Project Life app. They're just sporadically added, so there's no rhyme or reason really to when they are added. But I wanted to show you a few that are now on there. So the Seasonal Snapshot 2015 kit is on here. And that is the kit that we just came out with this year. There we go. My camera's focusing. So you can see these cards are the ones that I've showed you that are in the kit. And then let's look at some other ones. And then the kit that I'm using for the pages I'm going to be showing you, it's the Moments Like These kit. And you guys know I love that kit. I love the colors of it. I love all the cards. I think it's a great kit. I'm going to be doing some pages from our Newport Beach vacation. And so I thought that those would go really well with that. And then there is the Let's Get Away kit is a Stampin' Up collection. So what's really nice about having these kits on through the Project Life app, I have several. One of the recent updates was the Clementine kit. Now this kit is my very favorite kit ever. It was one of the very first kits that ever came out, one of the very first core kits that ever came out. And it was actually the very first core kit I ever purchased off of Amazon. And I love this kit. And one of the great things about when you purchase the kits through the app, they're $1.99, anywhere from 99 cents to $1.99. And once you purchase that, you're always going to have the design of these cards. So I've shared with you guys before that oftentimes I will get kits and then I will print the kits, the cards, like I will print them through Snapfish, you know, so if I wanted, you know, say for some reason I wanted 25 of these 3x4 cards, I could easily have those printed through Snapfish. And then I would have only those cards. So sometimes with kits, you know, we don't always like every single card in a kit. And so sometimes, like, I for one don't really care in the Clementine kit for this card right here. So I don't have to, if I get these printed individually, I don't have to get that particular card printed. So I wanted to point that out. That's one of the reasons I really love the app and getting these core kits or card kits. We have a couple Stampin' Up ones in here. These Hello December 2014. This was last year's Hello December kit. It's in here. I'm hoping that the 2015 kit will be in here as well. But you can see that there's a great variety of cards, and then you always have access to all of these cards. So I'm going to show you guys the pages that I did for my Newport Beach vacation on my phone. But I did these on the plane on the way home. So my whole trip was documented by the time I got home because I just was able to do this on the plane really quickly. And here's one of my pages. So I recently watched a live, I didn't watch it live, but Becky Higgins did a live Periscope Project Life question and answer. And there was lots of things I already knew because I use the app so much, and it really wasn't, you know, the questions really weren't anything that I didn't know. But her husband, David, Becky Higgins' husband, David, was there, and he shared a tip that I thought was really great. He said when you are saving these prints, so you can either get these prints printed through the app, Or what I do is I just save them to my camera roll and then I get them printed through other places. So his tip was when I get done with this, I just push this button down here. This pops up, export, share, or cancel. I export it, and then his tip was to always do that at 12 by 12 because that's the highest resolution. So even if you're getting it printed at 8 by 8, to go ahead and do that 12 by 12 because you're going to get the highest resolution by doing that. So then once it's done, what I do is this pops up, this screen pops up, and I come down here and I hit save. Then this saves this to my camera roll. So now my camera roll is backed up by 3 different places. I have 3 different places I back up my photos, and so now that will automatically be backed up with my normal, things that I do to back up. So then I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to go over to the computer and I'm going to film for you guys, and I'm going to show you how you can add your journaling right at the computer. So if you don't want to do your journaling on the phone when you're doing your pages, you can save them and then you can do your journaling on the computer, and I'm going to show you that. And then from there I will also show you how then I upload them to another place to have them printed. And of course I'll show you all the pages I did. So next let's move over to the computer and I will show you how I journal on these, okay? Alright guys, I'm back and I'm here at my computer, and there's a little bit of a glare. I'm going to kind of show you guys maybe sideways or maybe sit up and try to block the glare. So you can see my pages up here on the computer, and what I did is I used PicMonkey.com. It is a completely free editing way to edit your photographs. It's the only thing that I use to edit my photos for my website. And I've created watermarks using it. I've edited photos. I've designed items for my website using PicMonkey.com. It is amazing and it's completely free. So what you do is you just go to PicMonkey.com and then you choose the edit. There's like 3 different... When you first get on there, there's like the edit button, and then you can design, and then you can do a collage. So what you're going to do is you're going to edit, and it brought up I chose, after I transferred my photos from my phone to my computer, I just chose the layout. When you click edit, it asks you, what do you want to edit? I chose my layout, and it brought it up here. So then I went right over here to text. This little T means text. And then the great thing is that you can use their fonts or you can use your own. Now, I own Becky Higgins' font, her handwriting, which is the font that's in the app, which is what I used right here for Newport Beach Getaway 2015. So I could use that handwriting again and make it match. I chose a different font to use, and I added right up here, I gotta sit up straight and block that light for you guys. For this photo right here, I put Goodbye Sacramento. And then what I did is on my journaling card, I added 2 different texts. So I'm going to switch the camera in my hand. I'm sorry about the shaking. And I'm going to show you guys right here. So let me find my mouse. So my mouse is right here. So what I did is I added a text box right here and I added text. Then I added another text box and I added text here. Because I have this cute little flag situation right here. And so I was able to add 2 different texts to 2 different places, which in the app you cannot really do that. The way it adds the text can be a little bit weird, and you cannot end up using a lot of room, or you cannot have as much room because of the way it adds it in the app. It's just the way it works. So this way I was able to get 2 boxes of text. So I was able to do a little bit more. And then the great thing is that you can also add other elements. So if I wanted to add, first, PicMonkey has a ton of their own little things that you can add. There's all of these things here. So there's some mustaches, but they have like, here's some sunglasses. They have, some cuter things, some sparkles. I could totally add some sparkles to this photo over here. So we'll make that a little bit smaller. And we'll add little sparkles right over Goodbye Sacramento. Just like that. And it's kind of fun. You can kind of see those sparkles now right by Goodbye Sacramento. So they have some really awesome things that you could just add and have printed if you wanted. I know they have some hearts. They have banners, so you could add a banner and then add some more text to different places. They have labels. So they have some really great items that you can add anyways, but you can also add your own. If you have some digital elements that you would like to add on your own, you can do that. So now that I've added my text and I'm all done, all I'm going to do is, I'm sorry about that, my finger there right in the camera. So now I'm just going to go ahead and save this. I will just do PL Newport, let's do NB1, Project Life, Newport Beach, Layout 1, and I can go ahead and save that to my computer. When I click that, it's going to pop up and just ask me where I want to save it. Now, you can save it to wherever. I have a folder where I keep all my Project Life layouts. I'm going to go ahead and save it to my desktop to show you guys the next step. So I've saved that to my desktop now, and I can go over here. And basically what I do here, I'm sorry I lost my audio for some reason, so I just wanted to share with you guys what I do real quickly. I just go to Snapfish. If you do this through Snapfish, you can only get the pages printed at an 8x8, which I didn't realize when I started showing you guys this. So honestly, I'll be using Persnickety Prints to get my layouts printed, because then I can get them printed at a 12x12, which is what I would like to do. So I just go to Snapfish and I upload. That's what you're seeing right now, is I just upload that layout that I've just edited and saved on my desktop. I upload that to Snapfish and then I choose the print. And then when you choose that print, you can choose the size. With here in Snapfish, you can only choose up to 8x8. And so I would choose that and then upload it, obviously pay for it, and then, it gets printed. So you're going to want to do multiple layouts when you upload to get printed. Otherwise, you're paying more for shipping. So you'll obviously want to get multiple prints printed at once to save for shipping. So these are some of the layouts that I created. I created 8 all together of our trip, and you can see here where this is the layout that I was showing you as I was doing it, and it is the very first layout, and I did 2 of those text boxes and added the text, and then the text in the circle was actually done in the app. So then this very next layout, I did the same thing. I actually, up in that very corner, that top corner, I added a white box over that card, and then I added my journaling, which is a great option. And then you can see I added journaling to both of the side cards, and I was able to get a lot more journaling in those boxes than I normally would. And then I added text to my photo there at the top as well. And then this is the very next layout, and again, I've just added text. This one was pretty straightforward, and then I added the happy 38th birthday using that Becky Higgins font that I actually own. I went ahead and added that on the card through PicMonkey, and then I did journaling in the very top box and then journaling in that 3x4 card right there in the middle, and that worked out well. This very next layout is one of my favorites. I used the Design E in the Project Life app, and then for this layout, those are going to be 6x6 squares when they get printed. And so I just added a little bit of journaling to the photo. I added the view from our room up at that very top one, and then a couple other texts on the photos. And that's one of my favorite things to do, is add text to the photos. So here is the very next one. And again, I added a lot of journaling. I did 2 separate text boxes at the top in that card so that I could get more in. And then I just added a little bit of journaling in the middle card, and you can see that that is a different design, which that's the other really great thing about the app, is you can have access to all of the designs of page protectors for very cheap. I think you get a set of 10 for 99 cents, and I have all of them. So here again, I added my journaling to the boxes, and then I added a little bit of text on the photos on each side, and that was really simple to do, and I did that in the white there, the white text. And that's the other great thing, is that you can change the color of your text, which is it's a nice way to get a variety onto your pages. This was a real simple one. I just added some extra photos into this design, and then I did my journaling over the entire area of a card, which this particular card is a filler card in the app, so you wouldn't have been able to add the text onto that card. So that was nice. And then here is a really different design. It's one of the add-on packs towards the very end of the page protector designs, and I really love this one. So I just did some really simple journaling right there in the middle of the 3x4 card, and then the photo of the flowers is really large, so that is a lot of fun. I really love using the app like this. I hope you enjoyed seeing the way that I use the Project Life app, and although I really enjoy doing Project Life in the physical, the physical version of it with all the cards, I do love using this app for these small little getaways and vacations, and it really helps me to stay caught up. And I love using the app with the Pick Monkey and being able to do some of those things that I showed you. So I hope you enjoyed seeing that. I'm sorry the video felt a little bit choppy. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things after my mini vacation. So sorry about that. I have a couple of my most recent videos for you guys. If you're all tired of Project Life stuff and memory keeping, I have 2 Stampin' Up cards that I've created recently. I did a card where I used the acorn stamp set and coordinating punch, and you can check that out. Or I did a Christmas cutie card where I used the Christmas cutie stamp set, and I did some coloring on that, and you can check that out. So thank you guys so much for coming by. Again, I'm sorry about the choppiness of the video. I'm getting back into the swing of things, and I'll be back on Friday for a Memory Keeping Friday video, and I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys later.